Hey there, and welcome to the Disconnected. It is now March of 2022, and March marks the 1 year anniversary of this channel. And to make that a special occasion for us, I had quite a few ideas that I'd like to implement. So as cliche as these videos are at this point, I think that it's time that I finally do a channel update for this. And it has been a wonderful year. We are now officially somewhere right around 750 subscribers on this channel. I am loving the community we've grown, and I think it's time to make some pretty decent changes. So first off, there is a rebrand coming. I adore my logo. I love my name, obviously keeping the name. But some of the imagery that I've been using will be changing here in the next week or two, and I am really trying to embrace the new stuff. So hopefully you enjoy that, and I love some feedback on it. So if it looks good and you like it, please let me know. Second thing, I have been working on making the Thursday streams that we do about Reconnected, where we catch up on all of the weekly boutique announcements that have come out. I've been looking at making that into an Audible podcast. So I'm going to be doing what I can to share that stream here soon. For those of you that don't like to download the audio off of YouTube, or would just rather have it to be able to listen from any of the podcast apps of your choice, I'm working to get that in place as we speak. Third, hopefully you've noticed that I am trying to be a lot more active on this channel. I'm really trying to focus on having 3 pre-recorded videos a week and do my 2 live shows that I do every single week. It's a lot, for sure, but it's something that I want to be able to do for the entire community. I love what I do, I love being here with you guys, and I think that it's something that I'm decent at, and it's something that I can share and give back to the community. So I want to try to do somewhat a similar schedule every week, where I do a review every Monday, a fairly short sort of collecting video on Wednesday. Don't know necessarily what aspect that will be. On Friday, I'm going to try to do some sort of like long form video. So whether that's an interview with somebody in the industry, whether that is one of my boutique Blu-ray label guides, whether that is a list of boutique labels that I collect and so should you, that sort of thing would come out on a Friday. And I hope that that sort of schedule would be good for everybody. But on Tuesdays, I have Discovering Cinema, one of my live shows that if you aren't aware about, I have the link for that channel in the description. That will also be coming out as an audio podcast here soon. And then on Thursdays, I do Reconnected, the show on this channel where I go over all of the weekly announcements. We hang out, we do some sort of collection update. Sometimes I do digital giveaways, that sort of thing. Perhaps the biggest update here is that I am doing what lots of creators have done, and that is to start a Patreon. Whether you support Disconnected through the daily announcements that I post, through the deals that I post, through the YouTube videos, through the weekly announcements, whatever it is, I appreciate you, and I'm glad that we have built this fairly strong community. And to be honest, there are quite a few that are checking out these videos regularly that are not even subscribed, and that community has a wider reach than it appears, I promise. But with Patreon, I think that there are certain things that if you want to go deeper, that I can feel like I'm invested and you're invested to be able to share information in a more nuanced way. For example, I post a lot of deals on my Facebook and my Twitter. I don't post it on Instagram or any of the other social media platforms that I've used previously in the past. I don't really post any on YouTube, but if there's something that is breaking news with the Patreon, there will be a way to get those to you quickly. I am also a firm believer in physically giving back to the community. So if you are interested, you will see that one of the tiers for the Patreon, there will be a giveaway aspect where once a month we will do a drawing and somebody will be able to get a boutique physical media related package delivered to their home. So tiering. This is what I think was what I found value in my content, and that I think somebody supporting me would find value if they were paying to be a supporter. So the first tier, we're going to be calling that a community member. There's a few things that you get through this, and the first one, you get your name credited in every single main feed video that I put up on YouTube, period. Your name is always there listed as a supporter, and I genuinely show that I'm appreciative of that. The second thing is I will be posting access to videos from the main feed earlier on Patreon. So if you're wanting to see things sooner, that will be the best way to see things as soon as possible. And then the third thing, there are going to definitely be Patreon-only updates, whether that be unboxings, whether that be sharing information with everybody, whether that be vlogs about my life, whether that be, a video with my kids, something fun like that. But those three things are the main things that will fall under the first tier option of Patreon. And no matter what tier you get, you would get all three of those. So the second tier, this one is going to be called the Community Supporter. So first off, you get those three things that I mentioned for the first tier, of course. The next thing is you will get an exclusive discount for merch for the channel, for the community. I've got some new ideas coming up for shirts that I think everybody will like. And if you're interested in that, this is going to be a really great way to support that. But finally, what I think is the best part of this tier is you will get exclusive access to our Discord server where you can come on, have conversations with other members of our community. I will be posting deals. If I see something is in stock on a website, I will post it there first and everybody can run and try to purchase it first. If I hear word about something coming in stock later in the day, I might give you a heads up. Anything that I find might be valuable to the community, I will post it in there. But the best thing, you guys can do the same thing. So once you're in this group, it will be like this tight-knit community of others helping each other, and we can all come together to just make sure that we're giving the most valuable information here. But to be a part of it, you gotta be supporting of this tier so that you can become a part of the Discord server. And finally, the third tier. This one is going to be called Community VIP. So you get everything listed in the first two tiers. You get the recognition in each of the main feed videos, you get early access, you get exclusive Patreon updates, you get access to the Discord, you get the merch discounts, but there are a couple more additions that might entice you to want to become a part of this tier. First, you will get voting rights to be able to vote in a poll on what I would be posting a review for during that month. But the other and more exciting one is once you join in this tier, once a month, I will be doing a live giveaway for the patrons at the Community VIP level, and I will be sending a boutique Blu-ray related package to your home. Once you're a part of this, you are eligible every single month. You may be receiving books, you may be receiving boutique Blu-ray releases, you may be receiving pictures, pins, hats, apparel, anything that might be able to come up, gift cards. There are lots of different ways, and I'm planning on making that exciting each and every month. But the more people we get signed up at that level, the better I will be able to give back to the community. So those are the three tiers for the Patreon. Please take a look at that, and if you are so inclined, become a member. We would love to have you, and it is something that I'm hoping we're able to continue to grow and grow. On the Patreon page, there is also a goal where if I get a certain amount pledged, I'm going to be doing a commentary for a movie every single month. Might be something very near and dear to my heart, might be something I'm seeing for the first time, but hopefully that's entertaining for you guys if we ever get to that goal. But it is something that sounds like a lot of fun and content that I think that you guys would all appreciate. So a handful of items changing for the channel to celebrate the 1-year anniversary. We have a full rebrand coming. We have the audio podcast of the Thursday show and maybe some additional episodes that we can throw in there as bonuses. Full reviews, full interviews, things like that. We'll figure that part out. And then finally, we are launching a Patreon for Disconnected, where if you are so inclined, you can come in as a community member, maybe participate in a Discord server, maybe get a giveaway involved, or even come in where you're able to see the exclusive updates. Everybody is welcome, everybody is valued, no matter what level. And even if you can't become a part of it, I'm still going to be providing as much content as I possibly can on the main feed channel. We would just be happy to have you either way. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that we've had this year. I hope to be able to continue to do this for quite some time because genuinely I am enjoying it fully. And the last little tease I'll put here, I mentioned a couple weeks ago in a video that I did with Jared from Mondo Macabro that there is a full-length video of the interview I did with him and that you would be able to get that soon. And the first official video listed under the Patreon is if you want that entire video of me and Jared uncut, just talking for somewhere around an hour. It is there. It is the first one that you can unlock by becoming a patron today. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you like it. I hope that you join us on this journey. And I hope that we're able to continue to grow. I have almost a full year under my belt. Looking forward to the next year. And I thank you for getting me to where I am. And honestly, you guys are a major part of this. Everything that I do because you are participating. I appreciate you. I appreciate your continued support. And I can't wait to keep this going for quite some time. And as usual, from one collector to all of you, have a good night.